Greetings, survivors, and welcome back to Brutus Salazar's trip through the Cataclysm, where in this episode we are going to start by activating my mini flamethrower once again, starting a quick fire, and then crafting some hide, because I would really like it not to rot. Did I finish it all? Is it completely rotted away? I have no idea. Oh well, we've got some chunks of fat though, so... Let's have a look. I can make some salt. I cannot make tallow. Oh. You know what? We probably need to take that upstairs to the other brazier and deal with it up here, unfortunately. As we almost certainly need access to water. Very well. Let's go and grab the 2x4s over here. 2x4 should give us enough of everything that we need. Apply my mini flamethrower and use up even more of my dwindling supplies of power. And there we go. We can make some lard, tallow, crackling. You know what? Let's make lard because we also get cracklings, which is fantastic. There we are. Let's make 7 lard. Whomp. And got a bunch of cracklings. Glorious. Magical, in fact. Good enough. Let's eat some of these on the way, because we are super hungry. Of course, this is going to probably make me feel very, very sick. Some more clean water, please. There we go. I want a little bit more food, but that's fine. Is there really no more hide down here? Yeah, we seem to have run a lot. Okay, well, let's set that place up as a bit of a safe area. Some biscuits then will do. There we go. Now then, where are we heading off to next? Heading back to the way we came, I think. We are going to head straight up. We've explored that room. Instead, we were exploring this one. Now, I'm going to leave. I don't think the turret can spot us over here. You've got a reasonable chance, though. That was a good shot. There we go. No more turret to worry about. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's grab a little bit of everything and move it into the folded swagon. Rebar, scrap metal, all sorts of great things. We should be able to just cut our way through the rebar there. But we're not going to have to, because we took out the turret. Drop off the casings as well, and the toolbox actually. And then we can just gather up all the rocks. I picked up 55 rocks straight away. Oh god. So scary. Right. Bypass security. Yes. View research logs, download map data. Let's view the research logs. Several of the more advanced specimens we have retrieved show stunning similarity to XE037. XE142 and XE157 in particular show the same amorphous slime-like structure as XE037, suggesting a close genetic relationship. Download map data, hack in, surface map data downloaded, local anomalous access error log. Press any key, and we'll leave it at that. Okay. Well, we've made our way through this little area. What have we got here? Plastic bottle of clean water. Another bottle of clean water. And a way across. Hydrogen peroxide. Okay, we've got a network of doors. How about over there? No, that doesn't go anywhere. What about this side? Got another slime pit room. These are usually fairly simple in their design. What have we got in here? Oh. Okay. We've got skitter bots that haven't yet noticed me. And will never notice me. Glorious. Right, we've got an e-ink tablet. I will accept. I will also accept the broken skitterbot and the amplifier circuit. And the Siri Itchy Scritchies. I'll accept those too. Really? A top hat! Not a pork pie hat, a top hat. If only my life did not depend on the fact that I'm wearing an extremely good helmet that is saving us from things like, oh, I don't know, bullets to the face. And I might actually swap it for that. But no. No, we're going to resist. We're going to resist in the name of not dying. And I think that's... I should probably be congratulated on expressing that much self-control, really. Because I really want to wear the top hat. Right. Let's go ahead and drop off these items back at base. There we go. So, we're going to want to drop all of these in there. Rocks. E-ink tablet. That can go down. The syringe as well. That's actually pretty cool to find another one. Top hat, which is not going to be broken down. Don't need to drop any of those off. I think that's fine. 2 broken skitterbots. Hydrogen peroxide. The casings. Yep. Rebar, scrap metal, and 2x4. Well, yeah, we'll take the 2x4s because the thing is, we can just use a shovel to gain access to any areas blocked off by a hole in the floor. We don't need to use anything else. Right. So. Which way were we going? We were going in this direction, I do believe. Indeed we were. Sure, I'll pick up the jumpsuit. Oh, dear me. That was not what I wanted to do. There we... Really? Did I actually dump everything out of this wagon? I did. Wow. Okay. Very silly me. Let's deconstruct this. Everything into this wagon. Please and thank you. No? There we are. Now let's have a look. Yep. Not too interested in death. Gotta be honest, mate. You're not selling yourself there. I could deal with that by, of course, building a locker. But I think we're going to hold off on that just yet. How about you? Yep, another turret. Closing that. Oh, that is not a sound that I'm liking. What about in here? Ooh, I've already found the ways down. And a teleport pad. Not something we want to play with. Not something we want to play with even slightly. Now we're starting to get to the place where we're hearing a lot of sounds coming from. So I'm growing increasingly nervous about further exploration in this direction, but we're going to try. We're going to be brave. But there's a fine line dividing bravery and stupidity. Nitric acid. Okay, we're getting a decent collection of acids. That should be useful for us, right? What are we going to find in here? Anything else? We found a pair of safety glasses. Okay, and a teleporter. Of course a teleporter. Not at all surprised about that one. Okay. Okay. I think these are cloning bats. Alright. Is there anything truly terrible in here? Giant cockroach. Corpse. Okay. Hello, Skitterbot, who's almost certainly capable of seeing me. Good night. Please stay dead. Alright, let's pop that in there. We are not going to smash any of the cloning bats, but every now and then you can find interesting things in them. Chunks of meat rotten. It's fine, we'll burn it. We don't want it to summon more nymphs. Cloning vat is firmly sealed. Sometimes I believe you can find things in the cloning vats, and that's where things get really hairy. Though also sometimes you just find like body parts in them, and that's a little bit less worrisome. Sometimes you find fetuses. Yeah, still less worrisome than living things that might try to eat you. But where things get a little bit more questionable, let's say, is when you really want to mutate, and you really haven't found anything else that you can use to mutate with, and you decide that eating the mutated fetuses is a completely wholesome and sensible thing to do. That's really where you have to just kind of step back for a moment and just ask yourself whether your mind is going to the right sorts of places anymore. The answer is no. The answer is absolutely no. If you've done that, the answer is no. It has gone to the bad places. And so will you. Right, okay, let's see. What have we got in here? We've got a solid rock wall down there. We've got more doors over on this side. We've got more doors over on the outside. Alright. I'm down with this. Let's have a peek. Anything in here? Yeah, I thought it was going to be slimy. Still plenty of things we can do up top. Now, this might not necessarily be a turret room. It's a turret room. It's fine. Closing the door. Ooh, interesting. That is a very bizarre design, but sure. Whatever, game. If that's how you wanna build your rooms, I'm not gonna say you can't. I think it's particular. Oh dear. That seems. Any of these got questionable things in them? No, these ones less questionable. Oh, well, actually, no, go away. Just as questionable, but a little bit less worrisome, let's say. Alright, what have we got over here? Another oddly shaped. This is a very curious set of rooms. Opening that door that way was incredibly stupid, by the way. Don't follow my example. That will get you killed. Okay, that's solid rock over on that direction. Shouldn't be solid rock down here because there is a up ladder in that direction, and I know where there is. But what are we going to find here? Okay, not necessarily there. It's a teleporter room with a floodlight in it. Close that just in case, because you never know if there is going to be like some sort of eldritch horror in these rooms. So it's generally a good idea not to open a door when it's going to be shining a light on you. And that's making you exceedingly easy to spot. Skittering plague. Okay, a giant infected roach that has been feeding on the undead. It's tracking currently. I would like to fire at it. There we go. The skittering plague is dead. I don't really want to okay, I guess I'll butcher it just to find out what's in it. Chunks of tainted meat. I'm not at all surprised. Not at all. Why am I collecting it, you might ask? Don't ask, actually. I know you might be inclined to, just don't. That is definitely a dissector room. That's a bag with cotton balls. Well, again, we've got plenty of disinfectant that we can use for that, so it's not so bad. That is a solid wall, so we're going to go north for now. We are going to find a pair of rubber gloves and some more doors. Marvelous. Let's drop these off. Lots of doors, actually. Got some sort of room in here. Looks like another soldier. Wow, really? Another... I thought it was a machete! Hush. I thought it was machete. In before all the comments. What kind of vibrators have you seen that you think they look like machetes? Well, as it happened. Look, I've got some very curious friends, okay? There we are. What else are we going to find down here? the stairs down, my lord. I'm getting a little bit overconfident now. Yeah, I'm getting quite a lot overconfident, actually. Let's dial that back a bit before I get Brutus killed. Peek through the doors. What kind of belt have we got? Just a leather belt, that's fine. I actually still like it. Nothing in there that we need. Sewing kit, sure, I'll take that. Right over here. Another slime area. No, nothing else. Right, okay. We've almost explored everything that there is to explore around this side. Plastic bottle of clean water, very nice. And advanced physical chemistry. Wow. Bit of a mouthful, that. Okay, let's actually have a read of advanced physical chemistry. You skim advanced physical chemistry to find out what's in it. It can bring your cooking skill to 8. Requires a cooking level of 5 to understand. Intelligence 12 to easily read. Each chapter of this book takes 35 minutes to read. It contains 48 crafting recipes. Much the same sort of recipes as we had before. Except there's a couple of other ones. Chemistry set, basic chemistry set, antiseptic powder. Overall, I would say that we have got all of the... syringe of adrenaline, that's interesting. We've got probably most of these now, between all the books that we've got. Let's drop that off. Now, what kind of thing is this? Barrack entrance. Let's quit for now. Map. Would like to add a note. Red. Oh. Barracks. Wouldn't mind getting in there if we get the chance to. I think that would be fantastic. I do hope you can't hear the ferrets playing with their toys. I apologize if you can. Actually, you know what? Oh, risky for a biscuit, I guess. Yes, try to bypass security. Want to unlock the entrance. Yes, hack it. Lock disabled. There we go. Alright. Go back. Hello, soldier zombie. Knew that was going to happen. Nope. Now, can it still see me? Reload. Blob spotted. Stop reloading, yes. What? That one's coming straight for me. Yep. At this range... Okay, stop pulling that around. Start moving a little bit faster. I move much faster over these items than the blob does. Yeah, don't pick anything more up. There we go. And... oh, damn, I need to reload. Gotta reload. No, don't stop reloading. Gotta reload. Don't stop reloading. Fire. Oh my lord, I'm just making this worse for myself, aren't I? Just keep going, I guess. Doesn't look like they're actually able to do anything to us, so... There we go. And there we are. Everything sorted. Oof. Okay. Now we need to reload this completely. And I'm getting a little bit thirsty and hungry too. Some more biscuits and some more water. Where did the soldier zombie go? Oh, the soldier zombie probably fell in the pit and then spawned a blob as a result of falling in the pit. That is hilarious. And glorious and wonderful. I approve. Okay. Because that blob was significantly easier to deal with. That being said, though, I'm not sure. I think it may have just wandered off. Ignore. Let's just leave that there for now. We've got Jane's mortars and rocket launchers. Seems reasonable. Army pants, army jacket. I don't think they're going to be any good for me. But we've got a couple of items in there, actually, that would be. Okay, let's grab them all, and then I can sort through them later. We've got a PR-24 baton. Army helmet, combat boots. Okay. Got a H&K UCP. Grab all of that. Boxing monthly. And okay, we haven't got enough room for all of these items. Alright, let's move everything across from here. And also, no hostile can't creatures in reach, good. And also, all of the clothing in here. You don't need 3 army jackets. 1 is fine. And we've already got army pants that fit. Backpack we don't need. The boxer briefs, no. Boy shorts, no. Camo tank top. I'm going to keep that just because I like it. Dress shirt, holster, jumpsuit, we'll keep. Leather belt, doesn't really matter to us honestly. Long sleeve shirt. The drop leg pouches, keeping. Safety glasses, socks, yep. All that. And I guess we'll keep the wristwatch too. Cut up all you can. Then stow it all in the swagon. Really? That surprises me. Oh, I guess there's a bunch of bags. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I don't actually care about those. What else we got? Right, I'm gonna have to start being much more selective. We'll take the knife. We'll take the tow of the handgun. Sure. We'll get another tow of the handgun. Pair of elbow pads. That seems interesting. Let me have a look at our arms. Not survivor suit, he's just covering the arms. Have a look at the elbow pads. And items, elbow pads. Encumbrance is 0. It's strapped on the arms. 8-8. Well, why not, I guess. Have a look if that's changed anything. No, it hasn't changed anything. Our arms are just a little bit more protected than they used to be. Alright, I approve of that. Quite a lot, actually. Anything in there? No, just water. Unfortunately, getting access in there is more complicated. This is just reinforced glass, though. So, with that in mind, let's wield the sledgehammer. Go ahead and wear it. We can definitely hear movements going on. Ignore it, it's fine. And wield the pneumatic bolt driver once again. Alright. Sure. We can easily store all of this. I'll get into the magazine entrance. You know what? Let's quit out of there for now. We need to get all of this stuff back to our storage area, I feel that's going to be more important for us right now. So let's make our way back through the creepy cloning vat area. Also, stop running. We really do need to have a word about your stamina. It's really starting to get me down. Like, super disappointing. There we go. And we'll make our way across. We have to go around right now. If we took out that turret, it would make life significantly easier. But it would also involve having to build a locker to do it. So we're probably going to wait on that one for now. Right, let's close that door. Wow, I left that door open. Oh, my lord, I left that door open too. What a fool I am. Additionally, damn it, we need a chair. I demand to have a chair. Watch you bleed out. What? Right, there we go. So, first and indeed foremost, let's move all the things we don't want to accidentally burn over there. The hacksaw can go there, the light can go there. I don't want to accidentally burn that because it would possibly make the fire much, much worse. And yeah, kind of like living. As it happens, all of those can be going down there. Fantastic. Chunk of meat rotten. Yeah, well, that's going to happen. Right, we'll drop these books off. Sheet metal can stay. The blob globs can go down. The broken skitterbot. Glass shards. Nitric acid. There we go. All of these can go down there. There we are. And instead, we're going to drop off the chunks of meat and the chunks of tainted meat. And then, grab some of those 2x4s. Yeah. And we're going to use our mini flamethrower on it. Womp. Perfect. Now, let's have a quick read. This is going to take our unarmed combat up to level 1. Nothing for us there. This can bring our launcher skill to 3. Wow. Chapter of the book. That would have been useful before we used the lore to try and get in here. 16 crafting recipes. Black powder bomb. Anfo charge. Black gunpowder charge. RDX sand bomb. RDX charge. 40mm flashette. 40mm buckshot. Bipod. Forward grip. Recoil stock. 40mm pipe launcher. Adjustable stock. A survivor's rocket launcher. Spike. Homemade rocket. Oh, okay. Incendiary homemade rocket and explosive homemade rocket. All of those things may come in useful. And the Tower of the Handgun. You can bring your handgun skill to 3. 43 crafting recipes. Iron sight telescope. Pistol sights, flintlock pistol. All sorts of reloaded. Cartridges, hand loaded. .22 full metal jacket, homemade hand cannon, forward grip, survivor 6-shooter, rapid blowback, pistol stock, ergonomic grip. Quite a lot of items there. Quite a lot of items. Pretty cool. I am fairly happy with all of that, but I think that's where we're going to be wrapping up this episode, I'm afraid. In the next one, we're going to continue exploring the barracks. We've still got an awful lot of things to check out on this floor, and I am very excited to see where that all takes us, and I hope you are as well. But until next time, and as always, do take care, survivors.